So welcome to Paint Creek State Park. I'm testing out some microphones I just got. This is like a lavalier system. Reviews are pretty good and it's feeding direct into the GoPro. So I'm curious to see how this is going to sound. I'm going to put together a little video, the trip Angela and I took on here at Paint Creek beginning May 15th, 2024. Got some drone footage and I got some footage from the GoPro on a kayak we'll put together along the shoreline, and so pretty interesting geology around here and everything. Right now we're in site 112. You can see across the way there, that's the lottery site. Good luck getting that one, 116. And then we stayed at 113 over there a couple other times. So I was able to take off with the drone, do some pretty cool shots yesterday over there. So raining most of the day today. A little bummed out because was looking forward to actually paddling around in the lake a lot more and doing some more walking, maybe some frisbee golf. But you know, we'll take what God gives us, and we had a really good day yesterday. So thankful for that, and hopefully it lets up rain-wise later today. Maybe we can get out and do something. This is one of my favorite campgrounds in Ohio, just because it reminds me of a Bob Ross painting. You got rolling hills, trees, water. You know, it's just gorgeous. The shoreline often has like rock formations, not just mud like you see with most of the lakes here in Ohio. The park's well kept, and it's generally not that crowded. I think mainly because it's out of the way for the most part, and also you know, the cell service isn't the best, so probably keeps a lot of people out. It's probably an hour and a half from anywhere you're coming, so to drive. But it's a nice park, and the shower houses, they're clean. Not what I would call modern, but they're clean and in great shape. All right, whenever I come to this park, I always bring my bike. It's always really handy to have, and if you have a bike and you can bring it with you camping, I recommend it because it'll speed up getting from point A to point B. A lot of times you don't want to jump in the car, but you do want to zip down to the lake or down to the boat ramp by the campground, for instance. So bike's real handy to have in those cases. They do have mountain bike trails. I've never been on them. I can't comment on them. I just got this hybrid bike with street tires, but I do see quite a bit of people heading those ways on those trails. Additionally, you know, you can hike a bunch of trails on foot, and I think there's an equestrian camp here as well as some equestrian trails. So in this shot, I'm just heading down through the campground boat ramp, checking out the lake. Now, if you have a boat, which you can see down here, we got some boats we're moving back and forth. You can ski, it's big enough to ski. You can tube as well, and probably jet ski if you want to do that. We like the kayak though. As you can see, the shoreline, as I mentioned before, it's real interesting. There's lots of formations there, and it's super, super interesting. Paddle along the shore. There's a fish that just jumped up over there, and that's actually pretty common for this lake. See that all the time, whether it's in the morning when you first get up or later in the afternoon. Because it is kind of out of the way, it's a lot of times you got the place to yourself. You know, we're in the middle of the lake here on these kayaks, and the water's pretty smooth. If you come out during a weekday, you're almost guaranteed to have calm, smooth water. And actually on the weekends, I've seen it really nice as well. Now, we'll get crowded from time to time. I've been there as well, but this is a nice out-of-the-way spot if you just want to kind of have a little bit of solitude. I like to check out some of these nooks and crannies along the shoreline as well. In this case, there's a kind of like a small cove that we kayak back into. We could hear a waterfall back in there, but there's a lot of logs and stuff, brush and debris build up, and prevented us from paddling back further. So I used my drone to get back in there a little bit, and found this really cool waterfall. It looks like you might be able to hike to it, although I got to investigate how to get back in there. Also looks like top left-hand corner of the screen, there's some type of overhang. There may be a cave back there, or it just might be some rocks jutting out. Not sure. Down in south a little bit, probably about 10-minute ride, there's an Amish village. They got a bakery there, Amish bakery, Amish general store. They also make all kinds of stuff and sell it, and like this furniture here, patio furniture and sheds, so really good stuff. That's it. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you learned a little bit more about this park and the stuff that it has to offer. I think, it doesn't matter if you like fishing or just like boating or hiking, even bird watching for that instance, mountain biking, or just walking around and checking things out, frisbee golf, or camping for that matter. That's one of the reasons I was here to begin with. This park's got a lot to offer, and it's got some beautiful scenery, so if you ever feel like checking it out, I do highly recommend it.